Hello. Testing, testing. Hello.
I'll be chasing colors.
Hello everybody, Captain Fructose here, and welcome to Space Engineers. It has been a little while since I've done a Space Engineers video, and I have been working on a fairly big project, and so I figured I would share it with you guys. And so, this is what it is. It is a giant space elevator, and this is what I have built so far, so let me go ahead and fly back here. So this is the solar array for charging. There's a whole thing of batteries in there, which we will see momentarily. But this is the big solar array that's generating electricity to run the entire station, which is being run up to the station that is on the edge of space, where there's actually no oxygen, but there is still gravity. But I figure if there's no oxygen, at least ships with ion thrusters can still land up there and then take the space elevator down if they need to come down to the planet. It'll make it easier to get on and off the planet. At least that's the idea. So anyway, so that's the solar array. So let's go ahead and head inside. We've got to close the airlocks because the air is thin up here because I built it on the top of the tallest mountain I could find. So the air pressure is kind of low. There's not much air. So this is all pressurized. So go ahead and close that behind us. So in here, we have hydrogen tanks for any ships that do use hydrogen so they can refuel while they're either here on the planet or up at the station. This is the giant battery bank that's charged up when the sun is up, hitting the solar panels. And that's basically all that's in here. Oh yeah, and there is oxygen, stored oxygen just in case, so that we can supply oxygen to this part as well as the station up on the edge of space. So let's head through these doors. So in here, this is basically gonna be like a waiting room area. I haven't put any seats or anything in yet, but that's basically what it is. It's a waiting room, so you get off the space elevator, you come through one of these many doors, and you come into here. You can wait either on the second level or the first level while you wait for your atmospheric ship to come and pick you up. So this is the landing pad for any atmospheric ships. So, and you can just wait in there after you get off the space elevator for your ship to come pick you up and go wherever you need to on the planet. So that's what that's basically the main part of the base. That's at least the base part on the planet. We do have this is the space elevator itself. I don't know, I'm having a hard time talking, but this is the space elevator itself. This thing has been a bugger trying to get it to work, and I finally have it functioning somewhat. So you can see there is a link between the base station and the space elevator. Even though they are technically two different ships, you can control it from the base via the laser antennas. So initially I was gonna try and use the wheels to make it go up and down, but I was having some issues with them just not working or binding up against each other, or binding up against, you know, the pillars or the tracks going up to the station. So I ended up just putting those as freewheeling wheels and put on a bunch of atmospheric thrusters and ion thrusters to run it. So I do have an autopilot on here. That's also for, you know, the remote guidance and remote control, but it's also for this programmable block, which has a script in it that keeps the ship level, which has solved a lot of the problems I was having. So that thing has made it super nice. Just all that script does is keep the space elevator level with the gravitational pull of the planet, so it doesn't move around a ton and bounce back and forth and stuff like that, which is what it was doing earlier and causing issues, and I just about knocked it out of the sky about 2 or 3 times. So now that I put that in, it's much more stable and much safer to ride on. Oh, one thing on the station I almost forgot to show you is that it does actually have oxygen intakes down here. So that's where all the oxygen for the base is coming from. It's actually pulling it in from the atmosphere of the planet. Even though the oxygen is low up here, there is still enough that I can pull in oxygen from the atmosphere. So that's that. And I also have one of those up here, and this is pulling in oxygen and storing it in these tanks for the passenger compartment on the space elevator. So let's actually go ahead and hop on the space elevator. I'm gonna head down here. So, and as you can see, I had a bunch of gyros and stuff up there. So this is the outside of those doors I showed you from the inside the rating room. And I do have all of these lights set to turn off when the space elevator takes off. So those are all automatic and based off of a sensor that watches for the ship. So let's go ahead. I'll show you the passenger compartment first. So we go through the airlock because obviously we want to keep everybody happy and warm and have enough air. So this is the passenger compartment. There's no seats in here yet. I will be putting in a whole bunch of seats, but I haven't got there yet because I've been trying to work out the kinks with this thing and getting it actually working before, you know, I start putting in details and stuff. So yeah, this is just the passenger compartment where everybody rides. And so when we get up to the space station part, you actually just head up these stairs to the door that you saw on the top of the space elevator, which also has its own little airlock so that you can disembark and head onto the space station and then get to your ship if you have it parked up there, or, you know, you need to work up there or whatever you decide you need to do up there. So that is all of that. There's not much to it yet. It's still under construction and it's a very basic idea for me anyway, and I'm trying to improve on it. So if you guys have any suggestions or ideas, make sure you leave them in the comments below because I always read the comments. And I'm always happy for suggestions or ideas to make it work better. So yeah, so that's the whole inside and outside of that. Other than I do also have a landing piston over here. So this isn't working quite yet, but I'm going to attach it to a sensor so when the space elevator gets within 10 meters of the landing platform, it will raise a piston with with landing gear, which you can see right there, up to grab the space elevator and then slowly pull it down to its landed position. So I don't have to worry about crashing it into the platform. So, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff still under construction and I'm still very open to ideas if you have any. This is another air intake, and that is literally just for the cockpit, which is separate from the passenger quarters on the space elevator. So it just pulls air out of the atmosphere and puts it into here, and there is a toilet just for the pilot. So he's got his own little private toilet just in case, because, you know, they have pretty long shifts driving the space elevator. So let's go ahead and hop on this thing. And I don't think I have the landing gear locked at the moment, so we should... Oh yeah, okay. So basically, it just uses the atmospheric thrusters and ion thrusters, although the ion thrusters don't work till we get to lower atmosphere. So there is that. But we can go ahead and take this up to the space part of the station. So let's go ahead and take off with that. I think I still have a few kinks and stuff to work out with the wheels, but I've got most of them worked out to the point where it is functional enough that I can use it relatively reliably. So, and like I said, and I've got the script controlling the stability of it so that I don't lose control, because I tried controlling the stability of it myself and that was a bad idea. I like I said, almost took the thing out of the app, or took the top part off of the whole space elevator. So but I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part up for you till we get up to the space part of the space elevator, and we'll resume at that point. Okay, so this is like the first time I've had an issue with it. I don't know what it's doing, but for some reason it's now off the tracks and off-centered again. So I need to, let's see, it was the top left, I believe. We need to adjust the height offset of that to pull it, hopefully, back into position. Okay, I think we got it fixed now, but that is why I have the wheels height adjustable on my HUD, just in case something like that happens, so I can readjust the wheels back to the position that they need to be in. So anyways, back to the time lapse. Okay, so we're basically, oh crap, here. Lovely. Well, we've arrived at the space station. I did not slow down fast enough, and I just plowed into the space station. Ay, 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 ay. Well, it doesn't look like I've completely and utterly destroyed too much. Let's bring it down a little bit, though. Balls. That was not supposed to happen. Okay. Okay. Carefully. Okay, I think we're lined up now. Well, it's clear I have some repairs to do now that I have rammed it into the space station part, but luckily there's not too much on the space station part, so we should hopefully be good. The space elevator works for the most part. As you can tell, there's still a few kinks I'm in the process of working out, and ay, ay, ay. I just destroyed the oxygen tank. Okay, well, let's see if we can go ahead and get this stuff fixed up here so it'll stop burning. I don't know how it's burning anyway. If it blew up the oxygen and we're in outer space, there shouldn't be any fire, but whatever, I guess. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I came flying up pretty freaking fast, though. There's a lot of weight behind this thing, but it looks like my programmable block survived and the autopilot survived for the most part. So, luckily, I think we're okay there. I'm gonna have to reseal the passenger compartment and stuff. That was not good. But, I mean, as you can see, we are on the very, very edge of outer space. Get all these fixed. There is still gravity as well, but I wasn't too worried about the gravity as long as I was basically at the edge of space where there was basically no oxygen. The ion drives should still work fine, which they do, thank goodness, because the atmospheric thrusters don't work up here at all. Okay, well, I'll have to fix that later. Oh, balls. Yeah, I really did a number on this station. Anyways, like I said, I can fix that later. Wait, is there still air going in that thing? Apparently there's still just enough for it to pull air in, which is good. Definitely good. I'm gonna repair these two really quick, just real quick. Just so it's safe for our journey back down. Okay, so anyways, when you get to the outer space part, or what's left of the outer space part of the space station, you come through this airlock, and then into here, which is the receiving bay for all the people, and that's about as far as I've gotten so far. And obviously I've got more repair to do, so it might take me a little bit to get farther. But it is a working concept of a space elevator. As long as I don't, you know, go ramming it into freaking my space station part. Maybe I should put like bumpers or something at the top just in case I do that again. So that I can make sure that I don't destroy things. You know, help protect stuff, I guess. So, but, I mean, this thing I've spent a lot of time working on. This has taken me several hours to build and fix and debug and find all the problems and fix all the problems and all of that fun stuff. So, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed it, and it's fun to have a working-ish space elevator to play around with. So, yeah, that's gonna take a lot of work. So I'm not gonna completely rebuild this all right now. That gyroscope is out. It needs fixed. Fix the gyroscope. Okay. With the freak, where is the oxygen going then? Is it just refilling the oxygen tank? Yeah, it looks like it. It's going to take it a while to refill that oxygen tank, because if we come up just a little bit farther, yep, see, we're right on the edge of space, so there's no oxygen here. Oh, except for right there. Oh, probably because I'm like right next to the pressurized part. But yeah, we're literally right on the edge of space where there's no oxygen, so the ion thrusters work, so you can dock your ion thruster powered ship and not have to worry about trying to figure out how to get into and out of the atmosphere. So, which was the main goal of this whole thing, so I'm just glad I accomplished that goal. I should probably fix this, though, so that we can, you know, pressurize things. Oh, it is yellow, apparently. Well, we'll leave it yellow for now. I can always recolor it later. Reconnected. Maybe. Then again, maybe not. Why is it still yellow? I reconnected it. Unless something else broke, I don't know. Now I gotta put this back up, and well, I'll change the color of that later too, I guess. But whatever, there we go. Now it's sealed. What is your problem? That's what the problem was. Okay. So, well, that'll keep doing its job and pulling air in. So this should now be pressurized again. Or not. It should be getting there, though, right? Maybe. Had to fix the stairs. There's nothing else that's broken that's leaking, is there? I don't know. It is not... Well, it's green, but it's not... What the freak? Find. Oh, there's no air leaks to find. So why are you not pressurizing then? What? Why? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Is that white? Nope. Negative. It's green. It should be pressurizing. I connected it up. Stinking thing. I don't understand why the oxygen is not filling up where it should. Oh well, whatever. It's a lovely view from up here, though. Maybe I should have put the solar panels on the top. I feel like I get more hours of sunlight from up here. I did download another mod, though, for the smart rotors for solar panels. So, I kind of want to try that, actually. And why not? I'll just do it in this video because I can. So, what's this? Slim rotor part, slim rotor base, light armor block, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm just going to test this out, just see how it works here. Because, I mean, you can always use more electricity, right? Ooh, what? 5. I may have to do some research on that. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's how that... Okay. I understand now. Okay, so first we'll put up that. And then we go to 5. Place it there. And then I can put on some blocks for the solar panels. Like so. Right? Where did I put the solar panels? Did I get them out of my build inventory? I did, didn't I? Solar panel. Solar hinge. So, theoretically, this should now follow the sunshine and provide electricity. I don't know. I'll have to mess around with that and do some more stuff with that, I guess. See how that works, and maybe I'll change the solar panels down there so that they are on these things. I don't know. We'll find out, though. We'll see how this works. Seems to be working pretty good so far, though. It's kind of cool. I don't know how much they're actually moving though. But I will I will have to end the video here before I start doing more stuff. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. It helps the channel out a ton. It helps me out a ton. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful adventure. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.